guys, I'm gonna tell you how to create this watch animation realistically inside After Effects in easiest way.
If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up and comment your thoughts. Also check out my previous video how to create that ultra realistic look. I have a full tutorial on that. And also check out our website 3dtalk.com. I'm so excited, let's begin.
Okay, I'm gonna start by go to composition, new composition and name it, and I'm gonna go with full HD, frame rate 25, duration is 20 seconds, hit OK. So I have my composition, so I'm gonna bring a new solid and name it watch 3D. Always name your layers so it's easy to find and even easy to do changes later. So I'm gonna import the Video Copilot Element 3D plugin. Okay, click on scene setup. I'm gonna show you my 3D model. This is the 3D model of the watch. So you can see that I have added different shaders to different parts, so I will have more control to do changes. We'll go back to Element 3D, hit import. So here we have our watch and the second dial. So okay, here we have our watch. So I'll click normalize size. For now I'm gonna hide the glass. Quick tip, click with control, you can see it's snapping to the shader, it's snapping to the part. So instead of clicking everywhere to get to know which part is it, so you can just click with control plus your left button on wherever you want on the 3D model, so it will pop into the material. I'm gonna hide this. So first I'm gonna add some basic materials. Yep. Okay, for now I'm gonna hit OK. Now I'm gonna bring a camera to the scene so we can move around. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna zoom in and adjust my camera angle. Okay, now I'm gonna do the camera movement. I'm gonna do keyframes on point of interest and the position. So I'm gonna go to like 5 seconds, 5th second, and do a slight movement like this. Perfect. You'll see. Okay, that's perfect. For the record, now I'm on the low quality quarter because now I'm doing like the movements. When you're gonna finalize, like if you're going to do the shaders, you're gonna finalize the shaders, you're gonna do the materials, then you have to go with the full render. So this will show you how it's look perfectly. If you're having trouble with your computer, like no much speed, or you're getting stuck, you can go auto, so it will automatically switch to which level, which render level supposed to be. Okay, so far so good. Now we are missing two parts. So one is the second dial and the glass over the top. I'm gonna go again and add those two. Okay, I'm gonna import the second dial. Before do that, so this has to be rotate. So if I rotate now, it's gonna rotate this because the pivot point is here. I'm gonna change this anchor point to here. So to do that, you can see the anchor point XYZ. This is for X, this is for Y, this is for Z. So do it precisely. I'm gonna go to the front view. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm gonna do the material adjustment for the glass. So I'm gonna go for the physical materials. That's the default one. Put this glass material and click on that. Okay, so far so good. Now go hit OK. Perfect. Now we have the camera movement and material are mostly set on. Now I'm going to do some development of on the render settings. Go to physical environment, reduce the light influence, and then increase the exposure to like 1.4 and also gamma to 1.4. Okay, much better. So you can see the reflections over there. And then I'm gonna go to next. I'm going to add a light, a spotlight, and then I'm gonna adjust the position. To do that, I'm going to change my viewport to right, and I'm gonna keep the light source like this, and then I'm gonna increase. So 488, it's totally fine. It's a bit much, but for now I'm gonna keep that. Then I'm going to do some more changes on. The next one will be the HDRI. I'm gonna change that one. So HDRI is doing a huge part on here, so you can see these reflection on the metal parts. This is based on the HDRI because of its light emission. These are lighting up, and so it's, if you go to like more technical, like this is if we light up our 3D model using an image, we call it like IBL in Maya. So it's an image based lighting. So I will show you. You can see the lift up. If I change the rotation, so this is gonna be up here. You can see the shades. So that's why I was mentioning this earlier. This HDRI is going to play a huge part on this project. So try new ones to create new HDRIs and import here. I will show you how to change this, and so product video like fresh and more elegant and cinematic. Meanwhile, it's also being like more realistic. So I'm gonna go to scene setup. I'm gonna go to change my HDRI. I'm gonna go to change my HDRI. So in here we call it environment. Go click on environment. Click on here and go. I have some saved. Okay, perfect. And also here are some settings also. So you can see how it's impact the material, the shaders. So for now, I'm gonna keep it as default. Okay, so far so good. Okay, now I'm gonna add some ambient occlusion. Make it like 4.8, like 4.5. Perfect. So I have so much more depth. So now I'm gonna do some tweaks to the camera. Now I'm gonna create the depth of field to get that more focused and more cinematic and realistic look and feel. It's one thing to play with your camera. For now, I'm gonna turn on the depth of field. It's already been good. So if you want to adjust the depth of field, like where is the focus you need, just go to focus distance and change this amount. So you can see if you're getting stuck, there's another option you can go, like go to your 3D model layer and go to your element 3D, and here you can find the depth of field, there is also some settings. Turn this to focus indicator, so it's gonna indicate, but it doesn't show the depth of field, but it's gonna indicate where the camera gonna focus. So this is very useful setting. And I'm gonna change here from the middle. For here it seems good to me, but if you want, you can like animate the focus and you go there. I need my focus to come to very close, something like that. Play around with these settings so it will pop up some effective, nice looking output. I'm gonna see how my camera movement looks. Too much. Now there's a part is missing. I'm gonna add that one too. I have hide it. I'm gonna unhide that one. Okay, now we have more reflections. Perfect. Let's see how it's look like. Yes, perfect. So we wanna reduce the blur. You can add a different camera, like different lens, different aperture. Yeah, if you want, you can turn on the shadows too. Go to the render settings, scroll down the shadow, that will add more depth. Perfect. Now I'm gonna add to another camera angle. And I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna duplicate to here on the element 3D. Before that, I'm gonna add depth of field to this shot too. So to do that, go to camera, drop down camera options, turn on depth of field. It's good what we have already, but I would like to do some more tweaks. Okay, I'm gonna adjust. Okay, this is pretty good here. Okay, that would be nice. Perfect shot. Okay, so this is nice. So here I did, again I'm gonna mention that here I did the camera normal as we used to do, and I have duplicated the light and did some changes for this shot. Duplicate on the 3D layer and did some changes on environment, and also I have did change the watch reflection only to render itself and keep the mode to default. So I did only those changes to this shot. So my tip, another tip is set up your scene, set up your camera movement, then treat to that moment. Then when you go to the next shot, keep with the basic lighting, basic adjustments, and try to make that shot beauty, meanwhile keeping the consistency match over the shot. So that's how you develop, because sometimes the same settings but in a different angle won't match and give the thing what's in your mind. So we have to treat it separate, treat much as you can, try new angles, try new lighting shots, try new shapes, try to light up the shapes on your object, so it will, you know, it will build more cinematic mood. So I'm gonna go for the next shot. So I'm gonna smooth out my animation on camera movement. To do that, go to the graph editor and you can see this is the graph how the speed is going to work. You can select speed here or you can see the value here. So I'm gonna take speed here, so pick these curves and make it as like a fast and then make it slowly ease out, like same thing but more treated. So for the position is done. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to here. Need it to be go fast first, then slow down smoothly. And also you can use the background that you have used as the HDRI to appear here, or you can do like a black background with the fine smooth looking. It's up to you. So I'm going to show you how it's look with the HDRI background. To do that, you can see the show in BG. So in BG means show in the background. So the background will be the environment and same name, the HDRI that we have used. You can use the HDRI background. So that's up to you. You can try different things. So I will show you how to add the HDRI, which is the one that we use to create this blue light and these reflections to work like this, so it is more matching. So just click on this you show in BG, so it will appear the background that we use as the HDRI. So the benefit is that it's working as an IPL, so it's like a sphere around your 3D object, and so when the camera moves it will match the movement, so you don't have to like animate or put some 3D background or 3D image and make it 3D. And then you can see this light is emitting here, and yeah, try different angles. Go to 3dtalk.com and go and sign up. You can download this 3D model for free, and also I'm gonna upload the settings as in a PDF. You can download and check that out too, and also go through the blog post also, and you will learn some new tips also. And thank you so much for watching this. Subscribe, stay tuned for the next video.